Hello, it's Adia. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to do a makeup look inspired by a makeup artist that I really admire. Her name is Katie Jane Hughes. And almost every week for the past couple of months, she's been doing something called KJH Academy. And basically she will do a makeup look in her stories and encourage everybody to replicate that makeup look. And then she features different people on her Instagram feed that, do the look. And I think I've been featured once, which was super cool to be featured on a makeup artist with such a large and inspirational platform. So I do like to try to play along with her looks just because it just gets me out of my comfort zone, gets me to try different looks and colors and layouts that I might not typically use. And so I'm doing the one that she did a couple days ago. And I was going to try the makeup look on myself anyways, but I was like, let me just film this just to have something new on my channel. And so I'm just gonna get started. I didn't bring a mirror here. I don't know why I didn't do that, but it's okay. I can use this one. All right, so I'm just gonna get started. Sorry for the noise. My upstairs neighbors, I don't know what they're doing, but they're making a lot of noise, but I'm just gonna try to move on. I'm using the Rare Beauty Concealer in the shade 400W. This is a really nice concealer. I think it's a good match for the way my face is in the center of my face. So I'm just gonna do a little bit. My face is already, I have like 2 different layers of SPF on because I was out and about today. So I'm kind of just like going with it, but I feel like it's making my skin look a little just different than normal. I don't know if on camera if it looks any different, but it kind of seems like it looks different when I look in the mirror. But yeah, this concealer is really nice. It's super light. I think it's a really nice color match. It has like a little bit of like peachiness, but it's still like my skin tone, but maybe like just a little bit warmer. So I just feel like it looks really nice. And I'm not gonna really go around the perimeter of my face just because this makeup look is kind of like a high blush look. And so I'm trying to just keep my cheeks more bare so that there's just not a lot of product all over my face because the blush is gonna go like, in a pretty big area. So I'm just gonna try to like even my skin tone in the center of my face. Okay, now going in with the blush. And I actually have the same blush she used, which is this Danessa Myricks Vision Flush in the color Sweet Nectar. It's a really pretty orange. I'm just gonna use the same brush I was using. This is like bright. So I feel like the key with like a high blush moment is to, kind of connect it into the outer corner of the eye and kind of like into the temple. So I think oranges, especially if you have brown skin, are really nice because oranges, I think, look good against brown skin. And yeah, I think they just look really good against brown skin. I think pink can be, I don't know. I just feel like orange is like a more universally flattering shade. That's just my opinion, but. And then around the edges, just like lightly skimming it to make sure it's all blended in nicely. All right, I think that's even. Then The next thing that she did was she like deepened the outer corner with like a matte orange shade. And so I'm just using the lip tinted hue stick in the shade Rise. I've actually never put this on my eyes. If you guys remember, this is what I used to color correct a couple of videos ago, but I'm just gonna see how it looks in the eyes. Oh, okay. I'm kind of nervous that this is like too creamy, but you know, this is what I had on hand. So I'm just going to use this to kind of like define the eyes a little bit. I'm going to go underneath a little bit too. And I'm kind of just like putting it here and then just like taking it out a little bit to meet with that Vision Flush blush that I kind of laid down. So it is a little bit more defined in the outer corner. This blends out really nicely. Yeah, so you see that? It's like a little bit darker there, but I think it's like flowing nicely into the rest of my face. Okay, and then for the eyes, she put like a really sparkly kind of pinky shade. And so I'm gonna use this Ritual de Fille Rosea Aurum shade. I used this before, I think, and I'm just gonna like dig it out with this little brush. It's kind of crumbly though. Yeah, I'm gonna just use my finger. Yeah, geez, this is like such a messy color, but it's so beautiful. Look at that. Okay, I think it looks okay. I really wish that this color were easier to work with because I do feel like it's really beautiful when you see it like this, but it's just so challenging to get it to show up like that on the eye, unfortunately. Okay, next she did like a really sparkly, creamy, kind of wet looking color in the inner corner. So I'm going to use this shade called A Little Quarky from Super Shock, just in the inner corner. This is like, see, it's a very like beige, shimmery color. And so it looks just kind of like that wet sheen. It's pretty close to my skin tone. So I just feel like it just looks like wet sheen. Like you don't really see the base color underneath it. See that? Oh yeah, you can see it right there. There we go. And then my hands are like covered in glitter. All right, I'm gonna do mascara. I'm gonna just use this MAC Giga Black lash just to define my lashes, but not necessarily like add a ton of volume. Okay, so for highlight, I'm gonna use some of the Auric Glow Lust, and I have the shade Citrine, just to kind of add more of the lip from within type of glow as opposed to like a very obvious like highlight. So I've actually never applied this with a brush like this, so hopefully this doesn't look bad. Oh no, that looks okay. I'm just like kind of patting it to just like add a little bit of glow. I should have like put this on underneath, honestly, if I were like thinking about it. That's what I should have done. But, you know, hindsight is 2020, right? Okay, just to do that. Just like taking what's left and like putting it on my forehead, just so I'm like glowy all over, more so than like pinpoint highlighting. So yeah, I think that looks nice. Okay, and then I'm gonna just like pat out where the concealer has creased, and then I will use this little sponge and just like dab just a tiny bit under my eye. Yeah, just trying to do it very, very lightly. Like, I feel like when you do something that's like so bold with like the high cheek thing, I try to keep the complexion like as minimal as possible so it doesn't look like cakey and like theatrical, just because there is so much like blush on the face. I think keeping the rest of the complexion as minimal as possible makes this look still look like fresh and youthful, instead of just it looking like super overdone or looking like I have like heavy makeup on. At least that's like my hope. So just kind of going the places where I don't want shine, like along the side of my nose. Okay. And then for the lip, she did kind of like a satin, yeah, like a satin berry kind of lip. So I'm gonna take this hot fluff from Jason Wu Beauty that I used, or I showed a couple videos ago. The shade is called Jelly Roll. So I'm just gonna, oh, it like matches my sweater. Look at that. It's like a perfect match to my sweater. How cute. Okay. This is like more purple than berry, but you know, it's like what I have. And then I'm gonna put a little bit of gloss. I'm gonna use this Cabernet Lip Gloss from Noya, which is like a brand that I carry in my store, Coveted Beauty. And I'm just gonna like, I don't want it to be super glossy, but I want to add like a little more sheen. So I'm just gonna push this into the lips. Wow, this like matches my sweater perfectly. Super unplanned, but here we go. This is the finished makeup look. This is my high blush, sparkly eye. It's almost kind of like a sunset, I feel like the orange, the purple, berry, the like sparkly pink. Should I call it the sunset eye makeup look? I don't know. I guess you'll see whatever I title this. But yeah, I just wanted to do this quick, fun look. I'll insert a picture of like the final picture that I post to Instagram. Don't forget also to follow me on Instagram. I'm kind of lately been a little bit more active on Instagram, doing more makeup looks. So if you want to see more than just the weekly video, then definitely check me out on Instagram. Thank you again for watching. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Bye.